How's it going? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review of The Spy Who Loved Me. This is a part of our Attack the Franchise series where I go pick a franchise, go through all the movies, give you my detailed review, and we're doing it every month. And we're behind, but this is the James Bond series. 007, baby. So the premise of this movie is that a Russian and a U.S. nuclear sub has been kidnapped, and James must team with a KGB agent who he killed her lover. This movie is fun. It's a fun flick, but it is a very, very James Bond flick. A very James Bond Roger Moore flick. And like the opening scene where we get introduced to the characters, we get introduced to the KGB agent, and then we get introduced to James, basically doing the same thing. And then the skiing, which I love. I love anytime they put a ski chase into these movies. I do just love it. This one was very, very talented in shooting. I love the way they shot this. But ultimately, Major Anna Armasova, her lover is trying to kill James. He gets killed. And now she's on a revenge plot, but she doesn't know who killed her guy. And she finds out, and they have that moment, but James fell in love with her. That's Barbara Bush playing Major Anya. We have Roger Moore playing James Bond. We have Carl Jurgensen playing Stormberg, who is the bad guy of this movie. We have Richard Clean, who plays Jaws, and there's a couple of scenes in this movie where like Jaws is doing his thing. Like there's a train scene where he's beating the hell out of her and James kicks him through the window. Then there's a car chase scene where Jaws gets knocked off the road and down like off a cliff and falls into a house and just walks out the house like nothing happened. And some of it is just so absurd. I love it. I love it, but it is just so absurd. We have Bernard Lee playing M. We have Desmond Llewellyn playing Q. Lois Maxwell playing Moneypenny. And this is a fun flick, especially like at the end where they're basically all captured and have to take this underwater bunker henchman base where they have to take it out, and this is where they finally killed Jaws. But this big magnet like clenches onto his teeth and like drags him, and he dies. And it's again absurd. This is a fun, super fun James Bond movie. Roger Moore just kills it as James. He really does, and I think Roger Moore was the time of the fantastical James Bond, and I really do feel that Roger Moore James Bond was just the fun Bond. Sean Connery was great. We love Sean. He was the debonair Bond. This is the fun Bond. I dug it. Where does this lie on my 5-star review scale? The story is a 3.5. The cinematography is a 3. The characters are a 3.5. The design is a 4, which brings our total to 3.5. Let me know down below, have you guys seen The Spy Who Loves Me? Do you love some Jaws? I love Jaws. I do. He's a great bad guy. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, help us grow in 2024, and I will see you in my next review. Bye.